travel abroad and to move around the world. Even though Palestine is still struggling to be recognized by all countries around the world as an independent state, but still our documents are recognized even by the United States, even by Canada, even by Australia. So I can travel to Australia with my Palestinian passport, it's recognized. And Palestinians to go to the Israeli side, I told you to live, it's not possible. But for Palestinians to go to the Israeli side, it's possible to go to work. If somebody's employing you from the other side, they apply for what we call here a permit for you, which is like a work visa that allows you to cross back and forth and work on the other side. But in the end of the day, find the majority of the Christian minority also, remember this. And that's why when you come here, you find somebody with the name George. A lot of people think it's an American name, it's a British name, it's an English name, you know. But actually, it's a very common name between the Christian Arabs around the world, okay? You can find a George, you can find a Johnny, you can find a Joseph, you can find a Michael, you can find a Jack, you can find all these names are very common here amongst the Christian Palestinians, okay? That the Bethlehem municipality made and put it in a book about the city, which explains where each tribe came from and what's the origin and how long have been here on this land. So my family has been here for at least 600 years on this land in Bethlehem city. Of course, later in Bethlehem, the next stop will be at the Church of the Nativity, the place where Jesus was born. Okay, and the church is built on that spot. I will talk more about that later. But first, we will be doing, as I told you, 10-15 minute walk here for you to take photos. Feel free taking photos. No problem with taking photos of whatever from the resurrection. If there was no resurrection, Jesus would be just another person born and died and no meaning, no followers. Okay, but the resurrection gives the birth its significance. And of course, later after here, we are going to the baptism site on the Jordan River where Jesus was baptized. And that's considered the third holiest for Christians around the world. A lot of holy places for Christians around the world. Excellent. So not only the church here, was one of the forefathers of the church, and he lived actually here in Bethlehem in the 4th century from the year 350 until 385. 35 years he lived in Bethlehem. Where exactly? At the same grotto or the same cave where Jesus was born. Just where? The other side of the grotto, the side that I explained to you before, was used as a monastery in the 4th century. He's important for the Christian faith because of what he did in the path of Christianity, because of his accomplishment. Actually, Saint Jerome was the one who did the first translation ever of the Bible. Wow. The Latin Vulgate. Yep. There was a translation before it, but we say about this the first translation ever because it's of the both testaments. Yep. And when we say the Bible, we mean the Old and the New Testament together, not divided. Okay? Yep. He translated the Old Testament from Hebrew and Aramaic and the New Testament from Greek, both into Latin. Wow. Why Latin? Why did they choose Latin? Actually, because that was the official language of the Byzantine Empire in the 4th century. That was the language that's used in official papers, in official documents, the spoken between the people, and all of that. So that was the perfect language to be translated into if you wanted to attract more people into Christianity. You wanted people to read and understand and to comprehend what they were about to get to follow, let me say. Okay? And that's happened here in Bethlehem by Saint Jerome. Remember again, at the same cave, the same grotto where Jesus was born.
Wow. Wow. What is
Converted and became a Christian. That's why he was executed by his emperor in the year 305 after Christ. He was a young man, 25 years old, but he was, I don't know if I could say a general, but he was like a legion leader in the Roman army. He was executed by his emperor at that time, and he's in Christianity considered a martyr. One of the first Christian martyrs. Yes.
this whole